Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after 15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. Body shot lands. It was the right. Well, it is what it is, what we have in front of us. What is this, one of those where you warn our viewers, don't go get a sandwich?
Oh, just don't go to the refrigerator. If anything, you're not going to have time to get back.
What does the boxer have to be very aware of in terms of how he can get himself into trouble when he faces a brawler?
Well, there's a couple areas that the boxer really has to be on his P's and Q's. One, don't get trapped on the ropes, because then you're allowing the brawler to have exactly the place he wants. Also, when you're stepping away, and you're going to be going away from a strong guy, don't step away naked.
Hey, keep your hands up.
He just missed that shot up top. Lamotta's defense is paying off now. Halfway through round number one. Jake Lamotta is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Ward.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Very nice defensive guard there. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Good looking right hand after he got hit. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep your distance.
Last 10 seconds. Blocks the headshot. Lamotta's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
Jake LaMotta is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Solid right by Jake LaMotta. LaMotta's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Keep your head moving.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. LaMotta's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
A headshot blocked. Ward's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, It had to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
He missed with that headshot. Lamotta's in bed. Solid. What a hook to the body. And he is down and in bad shape. Lamotta's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Still not moving enough. Move,
10 seconds to go in this round.
Keep working the body.
And he returns on that exchange. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Lamotta's coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Oh, what a left hand. There it is. What a hook to the body. And he is down and in bad shape.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Ward's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.